Hello everyone, good evening. Well, it's evening at the time of recording. It can be any time in the world. Whenever you're watching this. Today I'm going to play a game called the Anders Cyclopedia, a game by a lady called Alexandria van Eekelen. I do not speak Dutch, so I might have mispronounced her name. She's an interactive narrative designer. A lot of her games seem to focus on science fiction themes, horror, that kind of thing. I think this has more science fiction vibes. But let's check it out, shall we? And seeing as it is my first time, I'm going to say yes for the full interview. I'm already loving the soundtrack. With long strides, the interviewer walks to a seat, a smile is plastered on his face. Sorry for the wait, urgent matters aplenty here. He laughs. I don't like this laugh. It's already feeling a lot... I'm feeling, Disco Elysium. Maybe it's an unfair comparison, but the inner dialogue is very reminiscent of Disco Elysium. So, what's so funny, huh? What's so funny about your inability to show up on time? Actually, it is Disco Elysium. But like, on PlayStation. The original PlayStation. The interviewer's gaze changes, but his smile remains, and his ears are piercing through us. His eyes, even. I already said I'm sorry. Now let's get this over with. I'm going to stop reading, because I'm not so good. I'm going to assume everybody knows how to read. Now, let's have a name. I think we'll stick to Ash. The game default. So, find out what is your primary motive. I think humanity, that's a noble motivation for one to have. Yes, I am a humanitarian. Give me aid. Okay, I love the thumbnails. Those are great illustrations. So one thing that's great about science fiction, it's often a vehicle for themes and ideas that are hard to express just in writing. So let's see what Alexandria is trying to express by this industrialization, shall we say, of information gathering. This gives me the same anxiety I get when filling in forms, especially when they ask about disabilities and illnesses, because some are relevant, some are not. And some conditions are relevant to what you're going to do, and some are not. But, you'd rather not say in case you're discriminated against, just by virtue of having whatever condition. Okay, so have we signed the terms and conditions? Can we start our journey? Whatever it is, whatever it might be. What? So I always say this, check out the game in the description below. You can download it on fish.io. I'll also include a link to Alexandria's website, right, or her Wix site. Remember that, Wix? So I can lie about my history. Interesting. I can choose. But yeah, this is very, very Disco Elysium. I hope there's more to this game than text, not for my sake, for you guys' sake. Perhaps I should have chosen the short interview and said I'd played this before. That's another thing, when you apply for a job and they ask you if you have a criminal record, it's like, maybe yes, maybe no, like, why should that matter? Depends on the crime. But, I don't know what people go to prison for crimes for. I mean, I don't know what crimes people go to prison for. What an EXP is. Some kind of expert, I suppose. Exoskeleton. So this is what we would call a backronym, right? Obviously the creator probably thought that EXP was a cool abbreviation and thought of something that would fit that abbreviation. A famous backronym is Erasmus, from the Erasmus program, named after Erasmus, famous Dutch man. I wonder if EXP is like Cortana. It's interesting how exoskeletons in science fiction often have some form of conscience or some form of personality. Going back to the Flood from Super Mario Sunshine. Okay, let's begin. I'm excited. I hope you're as excited as me. This is actually something that a lot of people do when interacting with artificial intelligences or chatbots, is we try to humanize them. In this case, she's asking if the bot has feelings, or the exoskeleton has feelings, which of course, or hobbies or whatever it was, which of course it doesn't. Why would it? It's a computer. It's a machine. It also brings us to, that classic question, do you have free will if you have been granted free will? If you choose to be free. If you're made free, are you free? Beautiful music. Okay, so there's a living creature. Must be that thing. I'm gonna stay away from it because it's horrifying. But this very much has N64 vibes. I love the bloom effects. Bloom-ish effects. Let's engage with this creature. Oh, scary. I say it's a pie. I'm gonna name it Pie. So there you go. This is Pokemon in another form, you know, I've got to fill the Pokedex, I've got to fill the Encyclopedia. Left the pie. I'd like to eat the pie. Sounds rather tasty. I mean, not this one, but a pie. Uh-oh. I'm too weak. Alright, great. I'm not gonna try to scare off the pie, I'm gonna get it stronger. And then try to move it. Ooh, what's through here, I wonder? Let's go into the wilder, into the wilderness, into the wild. Now, of course, these scenes have always been used for load screens, but there's no load screen because, you know, we've moved, you know, computers are fast enough that loading something like this would take much, much less time than previously. It's nice to have these nostalgic relics. Let's go into the light. Oh. So yeah, this is Disco Elysium, but in space. Now we found a corpse. Suppose I must investigate. Another corpse. Ah, the plot thickens. I should have called the EXP Alexa. Then Jeff Bezos might come after me. What should I name this? This is a squid. So it looks like a squid. Clever. Don't mind the cat. Yeah, why won't it let me call it a squid? Oh, there you go. Seriously? I'm gonna call it pie again. Okay, it seems like we've gotten ourselves stuck in a loop. But, okay. Technical problems aside, do check it out. It is rather fun. I mean, there are caveats on this. And it is a work in progress. But, yeah, it's a good time. It's fun. Try it.